Am I the asshole for wanting to leave my partner because of his OCD? I'm 24F and I've been with my partner for 9 years, so it's quite a long story. I'll try to summarize it as best as I can. So basically my partner and I went through a really rough patch around 2021, where I found out he was fantasizing and obsessed with other women, along with a million other things. We fell into something called betrayal trauma therapy, where a full disclosure is given about every single problematic behavior. I 10 out of 10 do not recommend this, as I feel this is where most of our current issues stem from. During this disclosure he told me absolutely everything he had ever done. But this process wasn't a one-time thing, it was a slow disclosure over the course of several months, referred to as dribble disclosure in betrayal trauma therapy anyway. During those several months I became hyper-aware of his body language and facial expressions, to the point that I can clock almost anything now. I can instantly tell when he's lying, when he's had an intrusive thought, when he's done something wrong, everything. Sorry, I know this is a lot, but we're getting there. During the disclosure he told me some pretty disturbing intrusive thoughts he's had, along with things he's done. Some of these include forming an obsession with my sister, forming an obsession with a woman at work, talking down on me with his friends, and some darker ones like having thoughts of killing me. He's never been violent. I'm very familiar with OCD, so I know most of these things were just intrusive thoughts and not actually things he wanted to act upon. So, with the combination of my familiarity of OCD, intrusive thoughts and having a daughter with special needs who requires a level of support that prevents me from working, I decided to stay with him and try to make things work. He's since started therapy and just started an OCD medication. Okay, with the backstory given, let's get into the current problem I'm having. Now that I'm aware of the nature of his intrusive thoughts and hyper-aware of his body language, facial expressions, I can tell when he's had an intrusive thought, and it's a big trigger for me. Knowing what I know now, we've decided that it's healthier for him to write down his intrusive thoughts instead of continuing with the disclosure process. But the constant wondering of how bad the intrusive thought was, and if it was about me, if it was about another woman, etc., is really getting to me. I've been open with him about the way I'm feeling and told him I'm not sure if I want to be in this relationship because of the constant triggers and stress. I know he's trying his best and OCD is a very hard condition to live with, but again, with the combination of knowing his past intrusive thoughts and being able to read him like a book, my mental health is deteriorating and I don't know what to do from here. If you made it through all of that, thanks for taking the time to read. Any and all advice, constructive criticism is welcome. I could really use it. Less than 3.